it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I have a design team project for Colorist Studio. I am using the November kit, which is the Holly Jolly kit, and I am using the bold portion of the kit, which is mainly simple stories. And I am gonna finally get that tag layout that I had mentioned in my unboxing that was definitely going to come. So I'm going to start with this khaki polka dot paper and this fa la la paper. And I did go ahead and I had already cut down the tag paper. So you can see those off to the side there. And then I'm not exactly sure what I did to my trimmer. I think my blade was not all the way through. And so it only cut like half the paper. So then I had to like recut it, and it was kind of a pain. So I have my paper here, and initially I think I'm going to use this smaller side. So my idea is to have the two papers and then have all of the tags coming out between the join of the paper. So I'm kind of going through these tags, deciding which ones I'm going to use. I don't want any of the tags to have the same color next to each other. So I'm going to alternate kind of red, green, pink, red. And then to cover that join, I want to use this beautiful green pom-pom trim. So now I'm looking for my photo. It's under my layout. This is a photo of my grandpa. So we went to actually visit him on our way home from our New Year's trip. But we took a picture in the nursing home he was at in front of the tree. So I felt like this collection just worked perfectly for it. So here's where I decide that fa la la paper is too small. And my photo is just going to be a little too crowded. And so I swapped it out for the other piece. And now I'm trying to figure out what I want to back my photo with. I know I wanted to use the tool that came in the kit because it's absolutely stunning. And so I was thinking a white piece of paper, and it's kind of too stark. The papers definitely have a little bit of a creamier aspect. I wouldn't call it creamy, but a little bit. So I did go off screen and look in my scraps to see if I had any scraps that would be the right color, and I didn't. So I am going to basically make my own pattern paper with just some inks. Now, I'm going to tell you how to make the perfect color for this red that's in this collection, because I didn't have the perfect color. So I had this barn door, and I thought it was the closest red that I had. So I'm going to take a piece of white cardstock. I am going to just take my dauber, put it around the edge. I didn't need to do the center because that's where my photo was going to go, so it wasn't a big deal. So I'm like, okay, well, that's still not right. Like you can see, it's kind of orangey. It goes pretty well with my grandpa's shirt, but I'm really not liking it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my aged mahogany. And so I'm going to mix the aged mahogany with that barn door, and it is the perfect red. So to make the proper red for this, if you don't have it, I don't know if there's one actually out there, if there's an ink that works perfectly, but I didn't have it. So this is what worked for me. And so I'm going to go ahead and back my photo with that piece of white cardstock. I'm going to add that tulle for a little bit of texture. I'm going to take some fun foam. Oh, here is where I was thinking that maybe I wanted to use the other kind of khaki colored piece in the kit, and I decided it was too light. So I did go off screen. I glued down all of my tags, and then I'm tearing off that piece of that khaki cardstock because I love it, and the back of it is all these little presents. So I definitely feel like I can use that. So I didn't want to leave it behind. So here I just used some Nouveau Deluxe adhesive. I ran a strip of glue down, and I'm going to add my pom-pom trim, and look at how cute that is. Like, oh, I just love it. So now it's time to stick my photo down. I'm going to add some fun foam behind it. I'm going to glue the fun foam to the back of the photo, and then I'm going to have the sticky part attached to the tool, and that works pretty good. So the tool prevents it from sticking down all the way, so I will have to add some Nouveau Deluxe adhesive. So here I'm going to dig into, all of the bits and pieces from this kit, and I'm going to make a little cluster over here on the right hand corner. I love these acrylic nutcrackers. They are so cute. So I'm going to bring the green one in to go with my pom-pom trim and my tool. And then I'm going to grab one of those corduroy stars. And then I'm going to add some presents, is my thought. So I can't decide if I want to use the acrylic title ho 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 or the acrylic title fa la la. So currently I have the ho 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 hanging out on those tags, but I do have that fa la la down at the bottom as well. I just didn't know if I wanted to keep the fa la las going. I mean, we weren't singing. We picked him up and we took him out to lunch, and then came back on our way home. But so here's where I decide that I needed a much bigger stack of presents, and this was fussy cut out from one of the papers. So I'm going to put that there with the cute little nutcracker, and that star is going to move around a few times. I liked the idea of the gingerbread little boy and girl because, I mean, we're kind of, the kids of Grandpa, and they look like little kids. So I decided to bring those in. Currently, they are sitting on the bottom of the photo next to my kids, so kind of a mod to that, but they are going to move. I'm going to add some more tags. I'm going to add actually 3 behind my photo, and I'm going to move that corduroy star over to the top of the photo as well. And I just feel like something else needs to go there. So this is where I move those cute little gingerbread men, and I think I go off screen, and I'm going to stick down the tags, and when I flip it over, one of the tags has like a poinsettia on it. So I end up gutting that tag so I can put the poinsettia there. So it also got one of the Scrap and Happy flares I went ahead and kept with the nutcrackers. So I put that up top. And all of these tag holes are naked. And I'm really trying to decide if something needs to go in them. So I thought about some twine, but I felt like it was just going to be too much. So my other thought is I could put some sequins in them. I have in the past cut apart the pom-pom trim and used just the pom-pom in each of the tags. And I just don't know, like, they're bothering me, but they're not really bothering me. I hope that makes sense. So I would love to know what you think. Do you think I need to put something in all of those tag holes? That's 8 tags that I have on here. So I need 8 different things. So I would love to know in the comments below what you think, and head over to the shop and get your hands on this kit. I think it's in pre-order status because they went quick, and you can use my code Crystal10 and that will save you 10%. So remember to wear your crown, and I will see you next time. Bye.